All right, we're here with assistant coach Damon Whitten.
Damon, can you just give us your thoughts on the game as a whole first?
I don't know that we loved our effort tonight. We just thought individually, one-on-one, a lot of credit goes to Alabama Huntsville. We knew they'd come out hard and play strong and physical, and that's what we saw. We thought we got away from our game, and maybe it's coming off the emotional high of Bowling Green and the weekend we had down there. But I'm not sure we loved our game individually and as a team, but certainly it's good to get the win on a night you don't feel like you brought your best effort.
Some good individual moments, though. Some of the goals from Carroll and Piella were pretty special plays, it looked like.
Yeah, no question. Tanner Carroll certainly is one of the guys who really played up tonight. You noticed his skating and his speed and played with skill. And then Blake Piella had a couple of great shifts, as you mentioned. So we had flashes for sure. Some certain plays and some small areas or little spurts we played well, that last power play. And some other areas where we carried play at times, but I just thought overall we got away from some of the things that made us successful, and down in Bowling Green, and something we want to get back to tomorrow night.
Certainly, late in that first period and through about the first half of the second period, it looked like you guys were kind of in a bit of a lull. How important was it for Tanner to get you guys on the board and sort of jumpstart things a little bit?
Well, it's huge. I mean, like you said, the momentum kind of got sucked away there a little bit. We got away from our game a little bit. Playing a little too individualistic and not gaining danger zones. And at the same time, Phoenix Copley made 2 or 3, really quality saves, because they probably had as many chances, if not more chances, in that second period. So, it was kind of slipping away a little bit, and they're feeling good about themselves. And then for Tanner to come in and make that effort, it's a momentum swing and a huge impact on the game tonight.
Has moving Blake to center really freed him to do what he was doing last year and start producing again?
Certainly. I mean, that was a big talk, how to get Blake Piella more involved in the play, get him playing with more speed, more engaged physically. So we felt moving him to center where he's more engaged in the defensive zone. He's got to cover more ice. He's got to get more involved physically. So, hopefully that's been part of what's triggered him to kind of have this resurgent and play lately. And he's been great. He's played very well lately. He's done those things that we know he can do, and we hope he continues to do if we're going to have success.
Certainly his 2 line mates have made a huge difference, or huge impact as well. And David and Reed have been basically point-of-game players since joining Blake on that line.
Yeah, no question. I mean, we've talked about David a lot, what he meant, missing him early to our lineup. I mean, it was a big miss, big piece missing for our lineup because of the skill he brings and how dangerous he is every shift, the attention he takes from the other team. So David stepped in and been that guy, been dangerous, been creative, and then Reed's kind of emerged from a slow start where he wasn't playing every night, and you got to give a lot of credit to Reed because he showed up every day in practice, he competed, he earned every opportunity he's gotten, and Coach Pearson talks a lot about taking advantage of your opportunities, and here's Reed Sturos, who's just continuing to chip in, playing hard, playing fast, going to the dirty areas, paying the price, plays net front power play, gets rewarded, so a lot of credit goes to Reed for earning his opportunities and now taking advantage of it week after week.
What's the status of Alex for tomorrow?
I haven't heard an update, so I'm not sure. I know I think he could have played the third had we needed him, or maybe the score's a little closer, and so he'll get reevaluated, and we'll see where that's at.
What were your thoughts on how Phoenix played tonight? You didn't see a whole lot of action, but
I thought it was one of his better efforts. Like you said, not a ton of quality, not a ton of opportunities, but I think in the past at times that's been a difficult game for Phoenix, where he's not getting tested, where he's not seeing. We know he's good when he gets 35, 40 shots, which doesn't happen a lot against our team. But it's those games where he sees 15, 20. And there's lulls in the action where he can kind of lose focus, or one happens to get by him. It's a very tough game for a goaltender, but I thought his focus was outstanding. He made those timely saves, and that was a huge difference in the game in that second period where they were starting to play a little harder and taking it to us a little bit.
Thanks, David.
Thank you, guys.